many years, and I watched her turn the weed program around in this county, and I watched how hard she works. And that was the one person I wanted, and she agreed to go. It was interesting hitting town to get one of us knew what we were doing. But we knew we could outwork everybody. And I can tell you, every Wednesday at noon, she had her 40 hours yet. And she was the first one in the building, the last one out, and nothing's changed. I watched what went on in the fires here. There was people out working and doing things and assisting the firefighters and all the efforts going on. It was interesting, there'd be a press conference, the governor's in Chelan, and you should see the politicians head down the road. That's where they were. Ray was out all night, many nights. Sheilah was out all night, many nights. I didn't know if either one of them was going to make it through it, but they will outwork anybody around. How many of you know what Moxie Media is? Anybody know the name? A few of you. I should point out my next LA is sitting right there. They both work me into the ground. Moxie Media is an outfit that's been around Puget Sound for a number of years. Ultra-liberal, ultra-environmentalists. They had a Democrat senator north of Seattle. And these are big money people. Well, the people we've been talking about, Rod was hitting on all night. Big money. And they decided that Darlene Fairley, who was a senator north of Seattle, who was very liberal, wasn't quite liberal enough. She just had a little bit of an independent streak. And they did a misinformation campaign on her, and they took her out with another Democrat who was farther to the left. One of the people who was contributing to ROC was the principal in Moxie Media, and I'm seeing the same thing happen right here, and I'm scared to death, frankly. We all sat on our asses a couple months ago, and there's the price right there, as Ray Kemp. And as a state rep, I'm dealing with 5 different counties, 15 county commissioners every term. We've got some good ones in the 7th district. I have never seen a better set than the 3 that we've got here in Okanogan County right now, and we're 1 down. If we do the same thing in the general, we're going to be 2 down, and you're going to see a change in Okanogan. You're going to lose Okanogan County. You'll never see it again. This place is renowned in Olympia. When the comp plan started out, I read it one weekend, 772 pages of garbage that was written by FutureWise and environmental groups on the East Coast, and it was totally destructive to the custom and culture of this county. And I'm thinking, I got on the radio, got in a lot of trouble for that. These were some of the people that stood up for me. And we turned that around. It's what, 42 pages now of good stuff that protects things here. But I'm thinking Monday, I'm getting kind of a storm of criticism from people that benefited from where that comp plan went. Some here, but most of them on the other side of the state. So I took it to our land use attorneys in Olympia, and I said, you got to read this. And every single one came back and said, this is worse than King County's comp plan. This has nothing to do with any of your local interests. And if this happens in Okanogan County, the rest of us might as well just roll over and give up. So people are looking at Okanogan County to stand up for these things. So what are we going to do? We're short on time. Ray and Sheilah are really poor at one thing, and that's blowing their own horn. And I've kind of chewed on about that. It's the hardest thing you got to do in this position when you're somebody that wants to work. It's hard to take credit for things and explain things. I got home from Olympia and I'm hearing all kinds of stories and rumors, and I went and talked to them, and every single one, you just have to sit down and listen, and they explained every single one, but that's not getting out. We've lost some key people in this county. Darlene Haney was writing letters for years, Bonnie Lawrence. We've got a couple of firebrands still around, but the rest of us aren't doing our job. It's your fault and it's my fault. And we haven't stood up, and we better do it right now, because this is the last chance to save this county and keep it going anything like what you know. So that's what I'm going to be working on. I've got to work on races all around the state and the legislature. This is the one that scares me more than anything. And I've seen a lot of good people lose. The biggest kick in the stomach was watching Ray, because there was no reason for it. It was because we sat on our butts and didn't do it. We got to get letters to the editor. We've got to get these stories out and get it around, or there's going to be a new culture running it, and you're not going to like it, because it's not going to be from Okanogan County. It's going to be from Bellingham. It's going to be from Olympia and from Seattle. That's the people that are working on this. They are good. They know how to play this game. They took out a sitting senator north of Seattle. They can do it here, and they're real close to it. So I just want to encourage everybody to get out and work this. I mean, it's going to take letters to the editor. Everybody ought to walk out of here with a sign and be putting them up. Talk to your neighbors. We've got to turn this around in a really short time. And I just want to, let's give Ray an ovation because he's done some great work.